Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So let's take a look again on the gold market. The performance of the gold is the best indicator of the current events. So as I mentioned today in a Forex video, that the one thing that we could say definitely is that concern and uncertainty is rising everywhere. So even in the European Union, some political problems started. The arresting of the Marine Le Pen in France. Concern over Donald Trump policy, not only on the foreign arena but also domestically, it's also raising lots of questions. And currently the problem is that actually time is working against Donald Trump. So because he has to show something, some achievements or some big breakthrough, but nowhere we can't see it. It strongly reminds me of his first term, where it was absolutely the same. Lots of statements, some populistic slogans, big timing in the broadcasts everywhere, but absolutely nothing real. So something of that kind we're getting right now. And those of you who read our weekly report in the gold market, we even on the simple calculations have shown that a lot of things that he intends to do, as he stated in the media, it's just impossible to do without big bad consequences. And obviously nobody would like to take the responsibility for these consequences. This hardly Donald Trump will be ready to take the responsibility for the drop of the gross domestic product for 10-12% if he would like to cut the budget deficit for 1 trillion. So this simple calculation explanation that we have provided just shows you where they stand the reality and where stand the actually promises and strategies that Donald Trump has. So they even have no relation to each other. Okay, we will see, but the performance of the gold market is a big indication of that. So yesterday you could see that gold has reached not only our predefined target around 31.15 that we thought this will be nearest destination point, but market was able even to touch the 31.50, which is treated by the market as some maybe psychological level or something, because we don't have particular extensions and pattern targets around this level. But still you can see, maybe except daily overbought area, but you can see market still has tested it. So currently you can see the market overextended. Currently, based on the performance in the last few months, maybe it's not quite reasonable to expect some big pullbacks that you could expect from the overbought market in common times. That's why I have an idea, so maybe we could use some harmonic swings to calculate the possible retracement that might happen. And we will start from the minor one. So we will not take into consideration these pullbacks that have happened from the overbought area, but start just with this minor retracement that has followed after the touching of the overbought. And because right now, and a week ago or 2 weeks ago, where market was standing here, market stands approximately in a similar environment. So if in those time we've got this pullback, so this time it also might happen, just because also this is very small retracement, very similar to this one has happened here, and we will take it into consideration. On the daily chart, as previously, we do not have any clear patterns, so market just moving higher. The butterfly target already has been overextended and overcome by the market, but nothing new we are getting in this point. So all things that we could do is just to start searching something on intraday charts. On the follow time frame chart, there are one of the possible local patterns that might be formed, or at least something that we could keep an eye on. is a recent thrust. So it looks not bad. I will show you in the context of the overall trend. You could see maybe it is not as extended, but in general, it's also not really small. So obviously it's suitable for Giordanopoly patterns. And here, if we apply the harmonic swing retracement that I mentioned, you could see that we could get the retracement back to the 30.95 approximately, which is quite absolutely perfect for a possible bread body buy. So that's the first pattern that potentially might be formed, and that we could keep an eye on. Because currently at this point I do not see anything else. This market just has reached the 31.50, and we need to give it some time to just maybe form something. But if potentially we will get this minor retracement with this thrusting action, bread and butter might be not bad idea. Fine. On the hourly chart, potentially also might be the pattern, but currently it's too far to its completion point, and I'm not sure that definitely will be formed. Returning back to the idea of our engulfing that we mentioned, be prepared for our prediction. So you could see it works just nice. So with this minor retracement as we expected, and then action right to our target 31.15, 31.20, and then 31.50. So yes, we have the divergence, markets overextended, and here we also have 1618 extension, which is typical for the hand shoulders. But as you can see it's still really long way to the 30.95 area. What is interesting, that neckline stands precisely at the points that we have specified with this retracement. So bread and butter might become, or better to say hand shoulders on the hourly chart, may become the part of the bread and butter. So particularly speaking, bread and butter will be the forming of the right arm of this pattern right there. So that's actually how we could combine things that we see. We just need to wait a bit and see whether these patterns really will be formed and what will happen.